Hey guys, welcome to a quick collective haul I am doing of my purchases tonight at Dollarama and Walmart. I only picked up a couple things at each store. Not too exciting, but I thought I would share it with you anyways, and I'm doing it sort of handheld in my bedroom, scandalous, because I can't be bothered to set up the full video filming setup that I have because it's 10 p.m. and I'm exhausted and I have other things I gotta do before I go to bed, so I'm just filming this real quick. So I just picked up 4 things at Dollarama. I picked up these chalkboard-like alphabet stickers. I've seen them a couple times when I've been in there, and I've been eyeing them, and then I would put them back, and then I picked them up again, then I put them back, and I just finally was just like, fine, I'll buy them, be that way. I picked up a hole punch because I only have a plastic 3-hole punch that's also a ruler, and it can only punch through so much, and it doesn't punch very cleanly, and figured when I need to make a hole, might as well have a normal hole punch to use in case the plastic one fails me, which it probably will. I also picked up a second copy of the craft paper notebook that I found at the Dollarama in Etobicoke the other day. I found this one at my local Dollarama, but the one in Etobicoke had these ones like right up top. They have those, 3 or 4 level shelves with their stationery in them. At the one in Etobicoke, this was right up top, but at the one at my local store, they were on the bottom shelf, and because they're black and they're in shadow when they're on the bottom shelf, I walked past it like 3 times before I found them. I picked up a second one because I want to DIY the binding, because I love how it looks, but it doesn't sit flat when you open it up, and this binding, the way it is, it's so tight, you basically lose like all of this paper. So I want to sort of rebind it, but I'm a little worried that I've screwed up because I've never done any binding on books before, so I bought a second one just in case I massively screw up the first one, and then hopefully I can sort of put the 2 books together to make a book that's twice as thick. But they did have different quotes. At the Etobicoke store, they had this Henry Ford quote, and they had a Pope John Paul II quote. They didn't have the Pope one at my store, but they had lots of the Henry Ford. Then they had one with a Gandhi quote and one with an Einstein quote. And I would have bought the Einstein quote, except somebody had come along and taken the one Einstein quote and one of these Henry Ford ones, ripped the shrink wrap off of it, and undid the binding for some reason. So the book was ruined, can't buy it. So I just picked up another one of the Henry Ford. And then finally I got this. I've been calling it a butt pillow. It's just one of those like foam cushions with a cover on it that you can sit on when you're outside. It was $3. I got it to have because I'm hoping to get to the Wine and Spirit Festival this weekend, and sometimes it gets a little crowded and there's nowhere to sit, so it's nice to have something to sit on. And then my Walmart haul was very basic as well. I got 3 packages of these 12x12 scrapbook page protectors. There's 5 in each package. I don't have a scrapbook to use them in, but I do have 12x12 scrapbook paper, and I've got it in 2 sets of those 3-drawer 12x12 plastic drawers you can get. But I've got colors stuck on top of colors, and it's hard to find stuff. So I figured this is a simple way to split up the colors, and like if I want reds, just grab the pocket with the reds in it. So I've got 3 packs of 5 to make sure I've got more than enough to do that organizational project with. I bought this cotton twine. It's funny, it's actually listed, like the image says it's a crafting twine, but I picked it up in the hardware section. It's pretty similar to the twine that's on that journal. It's a little bit thicker, I think, but it's also soft like the twine on the journal. This is what I'm going to try and DIY it with and rebind it so I can lay it flat. And last but not least, I just picked up some skin stuff. I picked up just a refill of hand soap in the largest size you can get. It's 1.65 liters because I'm out of hand soap. And then some sunscreen because the sunscreen I had expired in 2012 and I just found that out this week. So I bought some more because again I'm planning to spend some time outside this weekend and I would like to not get a sunburn. So that's it for this small collective haul. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.